Yes, good evening to all of you. It's Mahendiran from Mahendiran Global English. The last tense in the basic tenses. Future perfect continuous tense. Likely, all are saying this tense isn't obviously used in the pattern, especially Tamil speakers aren't using this tense. Which tense? Future perfect continuous tense in their speech. Who are we to avoid this tense isn't used, that tense isn't used? Every tense should be used by a good speaker. We can't omit any tense. Future perfect continuous tense. Of course, if you are a very good speaker, you must be using that. You will have been using that. You will have been using. I'm speaking, the one also in future perfect continuous tense. What is the rule for this tense? That is your question. Normally, not normally, but actually, just you have to use only these auxiliaries. Will have been plus before. Present participle. Will have been plus present participle. Where and when to use this tense in our speech? You see, understandably, I would like to tell you that you are going to a place for recommendation. For recommendation, not asking a recommendation, you are going to recommend for somebody else. The company might have dismissed one person. You are going into a company manager or a director. You are advocating for him, but you know that sir, just he had done the fault. He's worried out. He has come from a very poor family. Pardon this time. Pardon. PRD. Pardon this time. Please forgive him. But he will have been working neatly today onwards. For bringing out the situation, I am creating this. Henceforth, he will have been working neatly. Henceforth, in the future, he will have been or she will have been working neatly, behaving neatly, doing the job correctly. Unfortunately, she committed mistakes. It caused some big loss to a company. I could realize them like that. I'm speaking as an extra statements and extra tenses. But focus. He will have been working neatly henceforth. This part. He will have been working neatly. That is a future perfect continuous tense. Another one situation I would like to tell you that the principal is introducing a new teacher. Henceforth, he will have been taking this subject to you. Henceforth, in the future, today onwards, only this person, his name is so-and-so, he has come from Bangalore, but is a new professor for the subject. Well, already we have a lot of professors, for the same subject. But as we are dividing some professors to take the same subject to you. But he would teach, deal you the unit from unit 1 to unit 10 or unit 5. Like that, he is saying, only he will have been dealing this subject. And only he will have been taking this subject to you. I hope that you would understand what I say. So I'm bringing up some situation there. Now you may ask me, sir, instead of future perfect continuous tense in this situation, for this situation, instead of future perfect continuous tense, it cannot be used any other tense. Henceforth, he is taking so-and-so subject to you, present continuous tense. Henceforth, he will take so-and-so subject. Henceforth, he will be taking this subject. Then why are you saying just only that tense is appropriate? If you ask me, yes, that is fit, more near. That is the nearest to express such situation, that situation. He will have been working neatly. First one. Second, later, henceforth, he will have been taking this subject to you today onwards. This is the matter. But the tense is used for situation. You should not force a tense for situation. The tense is used for situation. At the same time, the tense should not be insisted. Only in that tense we have to use. We must use not like that. The situation, the situation means about what you speak, that the one should be matching with your tense. That is tense. Passive. Yeah, already I have told you that not only for this tense, future perfect continuous, but also present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. We don't use passive for this, according to British UK pattern. Even forcibly, if you want to use this tense in passive voice, this subject will have been being taken only by these guys. This subject, the teacher, the principal introducing a person, I told you that in the evening, he just recall the situation. But he spoke first in active. So only this day he will have been taking the subject like this in active. But the same principal is speaking now in passive voice. This subject will have been being taken only by this professor henceforth, like that is saying. Tamil? எடுத்து வருவார். இனிமேல் இவர் தான் இந்த சப்ஜெக்டை டீல் செய்து வருவார். எடுத்து வருவார்னா நாட் பிரிங் டீல். இந்த சப்ஜெக்டானது இனிமேல் இவரால் தான் எடுக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. Happy means have you got? So almost we have fulfilled all basic tenses. You do one thing, you know what? For every tense, from simple present up to future perfect continuous, take an affirmative. From that affirmative, you promote into all tenses. For example, I write a letter. Simple present, I have written a letter, I am writing a letter, I have been writing a letter, I did write a letter. I wrote or I did write policy. Then I had written a letter. Likewise, you do in the previous tense, I have listed this one. Up to future perfect continuous tense. Later, you do one thing. You know what? For every tense, but zoom only simple present tense. You take the tense, you read the affirmative. From the affirmative, you promote negative and interrogatives. That will be a 15th. Okay? Yeah, we will meet next week.